Hello and welcome! Silrace here with build showcase. Build on your screen right there. Pause the video if you wish to copy the exact main components, also listed in the description below. Kodiak 4. You're going to see my second and third game ever in Kodiak 4 in this particular video. So, I have no pilot skills yet. I believe I might have cool run in this second game and heat containment in the third game. That might be how I picked those up. Anyway, basically no pilot skills. So if you have pilot skills and if you have modules, because I have no modules installed either, then you will see a performance increase from the same build. To me, this is the perfect time to show build showcase videos like this, make them, because I can show these builds from the point of view of somebody who is brand new to the chassis, with nothing unlocked or anything of the sort. Just, you know, does this work if I don't have any pilot skills yet and have some general knowledge of the game at least. So, yeah. Anyway, there is something about 100-ton brawl mechs that I just love. I mean, I play the Atlas. You know, all of my Atlases have been fitted for brawling for ages. And the Kodiak is no exception. I knew I wanted to make at least one Kodiak a brawl mech. And there we go, there is somebody on the other side. I was hoping nobody was there, since the, a few of my teammates are in that general direction. I was hoping they had scared everybody off from having a flank shot from there. Oh well, that wasn't the case, so I have to be a little bit more careful. Now, this is running an Excel engine, however it is the Clan Excel engine. Oh, hello Cataphract, would you like to try to brawl me? Because I can absolutely accommodate you. I have brawl weapons galore here. You're welcome. Yeah, kind of didn't want to come anymore, and somebody is wanting to shoot me in the back. Oh, there is a Cicada here. Let's shoot the Cicada, and also try to make sure I get shot in the front by the other guys on the other side, but make sure this Cicada is dead. So there's the first enemy gun. Still getting shot at from all sides. This is the kind of what I expected. Like, everybody sees the Kodiak, everybody wants to kill the Kodiak. I was expecting that. And good, now they are dealing with the Hellbringer who was shooting at me earlier. Can I get some LBX shots in it? I mean, get a kill assist at least, because that would be helpful. And a little bit of extra damage. Another little thing which wants to shoot at me there. Alright, that is fine. Let's just put some, you know, LBX shots that way. This is very much a shotgun brawler build. It's not a pinpoint accurate AC-20s and whatnot. LBXs, SRMs, and, well, the small pulse lasers, once you get close, those things do a very good job of actually shearing off components. But for the most part, this build kind of wants things to, you know, already have shredded armor. Like, the way I think of this build is, I want somebody else to, you know, soften up things from range, whatever. Then you go in and you carve them up, because you can absolutely destroy anything which has been carved up a bit. So let's go in here and demonstrate just that. This thing has been carved up a bit, and, well, yep, this is what we do to carved up mechs. Hello, Battlemaster. Would you like some more of this? And yes, you have a friend, that is okay. You have a friend who is about to be, you know, also being shot at. And then I go hide under this archway, because this archway is a real nice... Oh, hello. This archway is a real nice blocker for LRMs. You know, I see that those missiles raining in, and as you can tell, I have been north. Oh, okay, I went just a little too far. Alright, so let's use this archway then. And the archway nicely blocks the missiles from that direction. I was utterly expecting the Raven to, you know, come into my rear and shoot me to bits. But I'm just going to wait until this Nork runs out. If nobody wants to come for me, well, the Blackjack does. another carved up mech coming right at me. Well, I walked into the first one, but anyway, that is exactly what I mentioned earlier, or meant and mentioned earlier. You want things to be, well, carved up. Essentially, you want some of the armor to be removed, then you can absolutely get in there and shred them. Preferably in ranges where you can put both the SRM6s and the small pulse lasers to work, but even the LB10Xs do fairly good job of the, you know, of the clearing up enemy things. And as mentioned, it is a Clan XL engine, so this isn't quite as, well, fragile as if it was an Inner Sphere XL engine, so you don't die to losing a single side torso. If this was an Inner Sphere mech, I would be using a standard engine on a 100-tonner. But since it is a Clan mech, I am using the Clan XL engines for a good reason. And, well, having this much speed in an assault mech, oh well, that is awesome. Also, I'm going to cut play at this point and let you see the final score and then move on to the next game, because this is just, you know, chase the final squirrel for a few minutes until the game ends, you know, that sort of thing, and it's not like I am going to be able to catch that thing. Oh well. So, next game. Moving on from Canyon Network to Alpine Peaks. At least it's on Conquest. Alpine Peaks can be problematic for brawling builds, especially large assault brawlers who typically are slow. However, this thing does run the XL400 engine, so it's not actually as slow as it could be, or as some other brawlers, such as most brawling Atlas builds are. So it can do a little bit better, and also Conquest helps. Conquest means that enemies have to actually get to those capture points, on the off chance that you might win the game through capture, and that sometimes even still happens. So it helps catching up on enemies, instead of everybody just, you know, sitting on top of a hill and just sniping it away. So, I still want to stick to the main group. That is a given. This is a brawler build. Well, there is somebody there. Let's put a couple of shots into it. Get myself, you know, kill assist when it eventually dies. Okay, that is a real old school Kodiak 3 build if you check that paper doll out there on the top right corner. While I had it targeted, or while it was visible and targetable. Because it was the 4 Ultra AC10 build. These days would highly recommend the 2 Ultra AC5s and 2 Ultra AC10s for anyone who is, well, new to Kodiak 3 anyway. Long-range missile boats on top of a hill. I should probably push those guys down. I'm kind of wanting a little bit of help, so I don't go in there alone, because going one versus many by itself, and that was like cheating. He shot at me through the other Kodiak's legs. Like, okay, did you hate me so much that you would not shoot the first Kodiak? You had to shoot me through its legs, or well, between its legs. This is something you might want to consider if you when you start playing a new mech. Get kill assist on everything. It's like, I'm not doing like almost any damage to those things from this range, but the kill assist XP and, well, the C-bills as well, once they eventually die over there, are very good when you are, well, still leveling a mech. You need those XP points and whatnot. I don't think this is climbable in the Kodiak, just double checking. You know, no. Okay, never mind then. Let's go the long way around. Oh, hello. Well, what are you doing here? Hello, quick draw. Somebody else finishes it off. That's fine. There's one less enemy mech around. Let's just make sure that I don't get shot in the side by somebody who is on that side when I go up this hill. How many mechs are here? Okay, that is a lot of mechs. Anyway, let's shoot at the closest one so I can actually use my SRMs for something, and then try to avoid the LRM spam a little bit. Even though, I mean, it's LRM5, so it doesn't really do all that much. But hey, I forced the long-range missile mechs out of the hilltop. That is fine. We have a flanking move incoming from here, and that needs to be dealt with. Unfortunately, I don't seem to be having help on that thing. Fine, okay, the Jager mech comes with me and the other Kodiak. And then there is a UAV almost on top of us, so let's run away from here as well to avoid being in the range of the UAV. But yeah, when this kind of a flanking move is incoming, it needs to be dealt with decisively. Like, you just push the small flanking move and you finish off the game and so on. There's a jump jet thing trying to, you know, hunt down the Kodiak that doesn't do all that well. Let's pour fire. Pick one target, pour fire on it until it is dead. There we go. And then the second one, remove all the enemies from existence. Hello. Yeah, I will absolutely thank you, especially if you decide to overheat in front of me. That is preferable for me. And there is actually first overheat I hit on, eat on this particular map, and I realized somebody is behind me. They shouldn't have line of fire on me because of this hill. Yep, that is correct. Let's go. Well, I mean, if the Blackjack wants to chase it, we should probably go after it. So there is, you know, no enemies again behind us. Yep, these guys want to go for it. Let's go for it. Let us go. It is a storm crow. One of those interesting. Okay, going to get shot in the back going down here. That is okay, I guess. My back armor is still fully intact. Okay, not anymore obviously, but that's okay. Let's go deal with the storm crow, and then I'm in position to come around the hill. I actually lose one of my LB10Xs doing this move. That is fine. Don't wanna lose more guns, but hey, get rid of the enemies as they, you know, appear. Maybe cap this point, because we are losing a whole lot of points and we are likely going to lose this game to a cap. Although at this point, even if I decide to, it's like, I start moving and I was like, okay, actually there is nothing I can do about this anymore. In general, I have two friendlies alive over there. I cannot get to them in time because I don't have the ranged weapons to really help them out, and well, we are losing to a cap anyway, so I'm gonna stand here and neutralize this cap. Maybe I can stay alive even in this game. Okay, there is the friendlies being slaughtered. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter what I do at this point. This game is lost. All you have to do is look at the capture point score. Realized occasionally, and somebody is yelling at me. It's like, okay, wait, you can do math, right? It's like, it doesn't matter whether I'm capping or walking or whatever. This is a lost game anyway. So, oh well. So this was the third game for Kodiak 4 for me. However, I do quite like this build after testing it out multiple times now, as in 3 whole games. I do like this build, because it actually, okay, let's hide around the corner, I don't wanna be shot at by everybody. But it is a brawler, 100-ton brawler. I am always into those. And it has the speed to get to places. Not necessarily the durability, because you die if you lose both side torsos or the CT, obviously. But, well, still, that is how it goes. Thank you very much for watching. Go try this build out for yourself. It is hilarious fun.